friend to come with her. And this isn't the first time, honestly, that this has happened to me. I've been hosting women empowerment retreats now for over 8.5 years. And some people are taken back when I say, nope, I'm sorry, your friends cannot go to the retreats. I've had ladies that have called and said, me and a group of ladies want to do, because they see the retreats that I host, we would like to do a retreat together. And I say, no, it's not. I don't allow, that's one of the rules that I have. I don't allow women to come together on the retreats as far as friends and people that know each other. But then on the other hand, I actually have some ladies that are really happy. They like it that I don't allow friends to come on the retreats together. So what I decided to do today was to come on here on my YouTube channel. I'm also streaming in a couple of my Facebook groups as well. But I wanted to do a video explaining who I am. First of all, some of you don't even know who I am. I want to talk about what my women empowerment retreats are all about and who it is that I work with. And then I also want to give you the reasons why I do not allow friends to come to the women's empowerment retreats together. So I'm going to hop right into this. For those who do not know who I am, welcome. My name is Mia Bolden. I am a certified women's empowerment coach, motivational speaker, retreat leader, and I have been hosting women empowerment retreats now for over 8.5 years. Just to give you a little bit of background, the ladies that I work with, whether it's coaching, whether it is me on a speaking engagement, or whether it is with a retreat, the women that I work with are women that are over 40, going through what I like to call their new season in life. And it looks different for different ladies. Empty nesters, newly single, change of career, maybe retired, maybe going through a health transition. But you just know that you're at this new season of your life, and you're actually doing this season with that huge shift, and you're ready to step outside of your comfort zone, and you're ready to work on yourself from the inside out, are the ladies that I work with. Because the focus of my retreats, I always say we have a good time at my retreats. Anything that you do with me, we're absolutely going to have a good time. But the focus of my retreats, again, is to step outside of the comfort zone. 85 to 90% of the ladies that come on my retreats, one of these things typically hit them. They've never traveled solo before, never been to a retreat before, never been international before. So they're stepping outside of their comfort zone, doing this by themselves, maybe for the first time, because they traveled when they traveled before, it was with the job or with the kids or with the spouse. But something has changed and none of those things are available at the time. So now they're stepping outside of their comfort zone doing that. Or just like I said, these ladies are wanting to work on themselves from the inside out. So the focus of all of my retreats is releasing the things that are no longer serving you at this season of life. Whether that looks like anger, grief, doubt, resentment, seeking validation from other people, limiting beliefs that we place on ourselves, bad habits that we might have. Just those things that we're ready to release and let go of, that's what I focus on at my retreat. I host a workshop day, and on the workshop day, again, we go over the releasing, how to release, what we need to release, how do we know that it's time to release. We also do a very powerful sister circle because these ladies are also looking for real meaningful connections. And I say there's nothing wrong with this, but they're not looking for a tour group to go do the tour, have the experience, and that's it. No, they're truly looking for 1 to 2 people to start building that powerful sisterhood to where they know that they're not alone at this season of life. So everything, I always say that there's a method to my madness, and the activities that we do on the retreats, the conversation cards that we have, the workshops that we do, the sister circle that we have, it is all a part of the coaching. It is all a part of stepping outside of the comfort zone, and it's all a part of working on yourself from the inside out. So now that I told you a little bit of who I am, what the retreats are all about, and how long I've been doing this, now I'm going to let you know why I don't allow women to come or friends to come to the women's empowerment retreats together. Now, yes, I have been hosting and coaching and doing motivational speaking for over 8.5 years. But prior to that, I also owned a women's empowerment fitness studio for 8 years. So I say I've been in the combined realm of women's empowerment for a combined 16 years. And I did these things actually healing myself, things that really helped heal myself along the years. And that's a whole nother story. You can grab my book off of that. You can get that off of Amazon, How to Discover Your Life's Purpose After 30. And I don't want to hear it that I'm 40, I'm 50, I'm 60, I'm 70. It's after 30. The steps are still the same. But it's how do you I discover my life's purpose after 30? What the fudge am I here for? If you grab my book, you really hear more of my story. But I always tell people I do what I do because of healing myself and the things that I personally overcome. So that's how I started creating the women's empowerment retreats and actually being intentional about the things that we do. And one of the intentional things that I do is not allowing friends to come to the retreats together. And I'm going to let you know why. And I have my list right here, and I'm going to go down my list. The number one thing about my retreats is I say that this is the retreat space for you and you alone. Not for you to worry about, is my friend okay? Is she having a good time? You're waiting on your friend before you go out for the activity because she might be taking a little bit longer, or you're holding back on what you want to say because your friend is there. This space is truly the space that you can take time for you to take a step back from your environment, the normal conversations that you have, and the people that you're around. That is one of the number one things as to why I do not allow friends to come to the retreats together. The second reason is because I told you we do a very powerful sister circle at the retreat, and it's about releasing. And a lot of things come up for my ladies. We just finished one. I'm here in Thailand right now. We just finished our sister circle last night. And I'm not saying at this one, but at my retreats, things come up from everything from I'm ashamed of being a bad mother. I can't tell my children I love you. Sexual abuse that happened between family members come out. The bad divorce that they have. Being still in love with the man who cheated on them. All these things come up, and I don't want ladies to worry about, oh, my friend sitting there. She didn't know that about me. Oh, my family member sitting there. They didn't know about me. Again, this space is for you. I want you to be able to release whatever it is that's going on inside. And I'm here to tell you from trial, from error, from personally walking the shoes and doing this now for 8.5 years. Sometimes it's a lot easier to open up in front of strangers than it is to open up in front of the people that you already know. I can't tell you how many times ladies on my retreats have said, you ladies know more about me than my closest friends and family know about me. And that's where these ladies truly bond at as well. So once again, I want you to be able to truly work on yourself. And I say this all the time. You're here to work on yourself at the retreat. Work on yourself. Not here to work on yourself and kind of hold yourself back again because you're worried that your friend's sitting there. You don't want it to get out to somebody else, or maybe they just didn't know. Then you're not comfortable with opening up in front of them. That is the second reason that I do not allow friends to come on the retreats together. The third reason that I have here is because I want you ladies to make new connections, have new conversations, hear new ways of thinking, new ideas. Sometimes we are stuck because we're hearing the same conversations. We're in the same environment. We're talking to the same friends about the same thing, and they're talking about the politics, not getting paid enough, the weather's bad, don't travel, all these things, and they're putting a damper on your hopes and dreams, right? You need to get around people that are like-minded people that are ready to explore, ready to work on themselves, ready to get out here and do the things. And you're doing that in, again, a safe environment where you can make the new connections, have new conversations, and to actually be around people that truly believe in your dreams and your next steps in life. And sometimes, I'm going to be honest, your friends might not be the ones who see that because, again, they're just in that same environment. It's not right or wrong and indifferent. It's just that that's all they hear, that's all they know, and that just becomes what it is. But when you're in an environment and you're making new connections and you're talking to new people, I'm telling you, that can change the game for a lot of ladies. So that's another reason why I do not allow friends to come to the retreats, because you can hang out with your friends any other time. I want you ladies to, again, make new connections, new ways of thinking, new conversations. And you can't do that if you're hanging out with the same people, okay? The next one that I have down here is because I take a small group on my retreats. I take a minimum of 4 and a maximum of 8 ladies on my retreats. So I take a small group, and I don't want ladies to click up like you would in high school or whatever the case may be. And sometimes, I'm going to be honest, it's not even you mean to do it, but if you know somebody more than you know the rest of the ladies, you're naturally going to sometimes just talk to that lady the most, right? So if I have 8 ladies there and 5 of the 8 ladies know each other, then these 3 over here trying to make a connection, these 5 are all buddied up and clicking up, and then it's not going to work. The synergy is not going to work in the group for what it is that I'm creating. And again, a lot of ladies, they're already nervous about traveling, so they don't want to know, like, am I going to get there and everybody knows each other and whatever the case may be. Everybody's coming on the same playing field. Everybody's getting to know each other at the same time. So it's not like, oh, Malanta, I'm nervous to go, because you're already nervous about the travel, the getting out there, doing these new things, working on yourself and all those other things. I don't want this to be an added stress for you ladies. So that's another reason why I do not allow friends to come to the retreats together, because again, I don't want any clicking up. I don't want ladies to additionally be nervous about, because again, 85 to 90% of the ladies on my retreats have never traveled solo, never been to a retreat, never been international before. And then I'm going to throw on, well, how many of the ladies know each other? Are they all friends? No, you don't have to worry about that at my retreat, and that is why. All right, this next one that I have down here, and I actually learned this at my fitness studio and just personal experience and know how women are. Sometimes ladies will say, I want to go do this thing, but I'm waiting on my friend. Well, with that rule that I put in, there's no need in waiting on your friend, because your friend can't come with you anyways. So again, my retreats are called an empowerment retreat. I am here to have you step outside of your comfort zone. That is my job as a women's empowerment coach and your retreat leader. And one of those things is letting go of that friend that you always might think that you need before you take the step to do the things that you desire to do. So now you can't use that excuse as I'm waiting on my friend to go with me on this retreat, because your friend's not allowed to go with you on the retreat. Yes? Solve that problem really easy. And then this last thing that I have down here is about 75%, 70 to 75% of the ladies that's on my retreats. That is how I get my one-on-one coaching clients. So I truly want everybody to be there once again on even playing fields, knowing that they're there, yes, to have a good time, yes, to get out and see the sights, yes, to do those things, but it's not like a party environment. You ladies truly know that you're there to work on yourself. And then again, none of us get into that party environment mode, and you're still comfortable to work with me as your one-on-one coach, and your friends aren't there deterring you or getting in your head about whatever the case may be. So that's another reason why I do that. So I thought I would hop on here, and I'm very grateful again to say I've been doing these retreats now for over 8.5 years. And when I say I've been doing them, I host a minimum of 1 retreat per month. This year I got crazy. I did 18 retreats this year. But I'm very grateful to be able to do that. And yes, I do attend each and every one of my retreats. Ladies ask me all the time, are you personally at these retreats, or do you send staff or somebody else? No, I am personally at the retreats. I am personally coaching you ladies through all of these things. So we do places, if you've never seen, I do Egypt every year, Greece every year, Tulum. I do Ghana. I'm in Thailand. I do Thailand every year. I do a lot of international retreats, Costa Rica. But I also do some domestic retreats as well. Christmas in New Orleans, Blue Ridge, Georgia, Denver, Colorado, out in Arizona. So if you feel like this retreat and the rule that I have in place is okay with you, and it's something that you're looking for, comment the word retreat down below, whether you're watching me on YouTube or one of the Facebook groups, and myself or one of my admins will get back to you, and we'll send you more information on my retreats. 2026 is actually filling up. Very grateful. Thank you very much, ladies. Because again, I do take a small group, a minimum of 4, a maximum of 8, so I can only take so many people. So if you're interested in it, comment the word retreat down below, and I will be glad to send you the information on this. And again, I hope to see you ladies on these retreats. And just blame Mia. If they're like, oh, I wanted to go with you on the retreat, and it's hard for you to say no, just say Mia doesn't allow friends to come on the retreats. Just let me be the bad guy. It'll be okay. All right, ladies, I'm going to leave you the way that I always do. If you're at a point right now where you are not quite believing in yourself, no worries, girlfriend. I want you to know that I believe in you. And sometimes you have to believe in the belief that others have in you before your own belief kicks in. Now, I hope to see you on a retreat soon. Everyone have a great day, and Kap Kun Ka. That's thank you in Thai. Thank you so much for watching me, and I'll see y'all again soon. Peace.